Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Piyo Monday. I hope you're feeling good. It's kind of cozy here. It's raining, so that's why it's like a little dim here. My light in this room is not very bright. But so we're gonna work on our legs again a lot today. And so get ready. We're gonna start warming up. We're gonna go nice and slow, and we're gonna do some ab work afterwards. So you're gonna inhale, pressing through the heels, roll those shoulders back and down, abs in. You're gonna bend, squat gently, big circle. And you're gonna reach overhead, big reach, awesome. And again, just big circle, reach overhead. Try to get some length. And go up high and over. One more time. And get ready, we're gonna squat and we're gonna lunge back, alternating. So you can spread your feet a little bit, pressing through the heels. Come up, lunge back with the right. So lunge back far enough to where you have two 90-degree angle with both legs. Down low, abs in, always try to keep the chest nice and straight up. We've got 4 more, squat down, lunge back, squat, lunge back, 1 more, lunge back. Perfect. 1 more on each on this side, just to get even. Perfect. Now we're gonna curtsy. So it's actually a bowler. You're gonna come down nice and low, and come up. 1 more time. You're pressing through the heel. You're going kind of back and in an angle to where that knee stays over the ankle. And perfect. Now you're gonna hinge forward, straight legs. Bend the knees, roll yourself up, and again, down, up, hinge forward. We're getting our legs warmed up. Let's do 2 more times. Curtsy, we're gonna go on the other side afterwards. Down, up, hinge forward, bend your knees and roll up. Last time, down, up, 2, and hinge forward. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So get ready, you're planting that heel. And down, up, 2, hinge forward, bend your knees and roll. And again, 3 more times, down low. Try to get a little bit lower every time as you're getting warmer. And roll 2 more times, down, up, 2, warming up the legs, warming up the body. Last one here. And then we're gonna go to a creeper lunge. So I'm gonna show you what it is. Always start with the right. You're lunging, pressing through the back heel, pushing your butt back, abs in, come back to the left side, and again, and then step in the center. Other side, same thing, a little faster, down, 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 back to the middle. Again, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you push your butt back when you do this, and you're pressing through the heel with both feet facing forward. Down, down, down. Bring it to the center. Down, down, down. Bring it to the center. Inhale all the way up. Fold forward. Bend the knees and roll up. We're just gonna do half of the reps, but just to get going, since you've done the moves already. 1 more circle. We're gonna go straight to our squat and alternating lunge just for 4. Squat down, up, lunge back with the right. Squat, lunge back with the left. Make sure you go far enough in the back so that you have a 90-degree angle with that front leg. Knee over the ankle. Curtsy. Right leg goes back, curtsy or bowler, either way, I tend to. And other side, down, up, 2, abs in, hinge forward, bend the knees and roll. Right side with the curtsy, the side lunge creeper, 1, 2, 3, back to the center, again, 1, 2, 3, back to the center, little pause, 1, 2, 3, last time, 1, 2, 3, and the center. You're gonna inhale all the way up, and fold forward, flat back. Inhale into your flat back, and fold. Relax here. You can keep a slight bend into your knees. I'm gonna move my mat and go a little bit sideways so that you can see a little bit better. So you have your knees slightly bent, your flat back, and fold all the way down. Relax here. Try to drop the head down all the way, relaxing the shoulders, keeping the shoulders away from the ears. And then bend your knees and roll up. We're gonna do a slow sun salutation. So inhale all the way up. Fold forward with your flat back, straight legs if you can, pushing your butt back, lengthening through the crown of your head. Go all the way down, hands down. Step back into your plank. At first, you're gonna drop it onto your knees. We're just warming up the shoulders, so bring them back and down. And give me 4 slow push-ups. Down, elbows pointing back, shoulders away from the ears. We're just warming up the upper body. You don't have to go all the way down. Curl your toes under. You're gonna press back to down dog. And you're gonna bend one knee at a time, just driving the opposite heel towards the mat as you lengthen through the arms, tailbone to the ceiling. Awesome. Just one more on each side. Reach that heel down. Give yourself a good stretch. Bend both knees. Step all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back. Fold. And swan dive all the way up. Lengthen. Drop the shoulders down as you reach up. Fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. Step back to your plank. Regular sun salutation. Bending at the elbows. Chaturanga down. Up dog, hold. So you're pushing through your mat. You're bringing those shoulders back and down. Curve your toes under. All the way to down dog. Press, relax the shoulders. Bring your chest to your thighs. Heels towards the mat. And bend your knees, step it all the way forward. Inhale into your flat back. Fold. Inhale all the way up. And again, fold forward. Inhale up, exhale down, back to your plank, chaturanga down, up dog, and curve your toes under, all the way to down dog. Now you're gonna bring that right leg on the outside of your mat in a wide lunge position. Bring the arm up, you're gonna drop the hip 4 times, down, up, down, up. You can keep a slight bend in that knee in the back if you want. Think about stacking those shoulder blades. Bring the hand down and switch legs. Bring that leg back, you're back to plank. Left leg over. So now you get to see, you drop the hip and up. Drop, up, drop, up. One more time. And bring your hands down. You're gonna go bring that right leg again. Keep the arms down and then just pause gently. Drop the hips down. Awesome. Switch. Left leg out and stretch. Bring those, think about opening up those hips. And back straight down to down dog. Lengthen through the arms. Get a good stretch. Try to bring those calves down. Bend your knees. Step all the way forward, roll up. We're gonna reach with the right arm. Big reach, one more time. Big reach, and squat. Down, up, down, and up. Other side, big reach overhead, squat down, pressing through the heels. You're squeezing your inner thighs together. Inhale all the way up. We're gonna change the salutation a little bit. Inhale into your flat back. Exhale down, you're back to plank. From here, we're gonna just drop the knees down. So your torso is gonna be solid. Try to keep your shoulders away from the ears. You're gonna just drop the knees down, straighten up the legs. Drop the knees down, straighten up the legs. Straight to down dog. Bend your knees, step all the way forward. And swan dive. One more time. Fold forward, warming up our upper body because we're gonna do a lot of this later. So get into your plank, hands underneath the shoulders, drop the knees, down, up, down, up. Push to down dog, lengthen through the arms, bend your knees, step all the way forward, roll up. We're gonna reach up with the right arm like we did earlier. Up and reach, down, up and reach. Now 2 lunge back with the right leg. Down, up, 2, and up. Left arm, big reach, up and over. Big stretch on those obliques, and left leg lunge. 1 and 2. Perfect. Inhale all the way up. Almost there. Fold forward. We should be getting nice and warm. You're gonna press straight back to down dog. You're gonna bring the right leg up. Swing it all the way to the front. And we're gonna do a stationary lunge 4 times. So you're gonna bend, press through that front heel. Shoulders back and down, abs in. Drop the back knee 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now go back down and hold. Roll the shoulders back and down. Breathe using your breath. Try to get that knee to go as low as you can go. Almost touching the mat. You're still pressing through the heel, not the toes. Torso is up and tall. And you breathe. Press it all the way up. And again, other side. Inhale all the way up. Fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. Step back to your plank. Go straight to down dog and lift that left leg up. Swing it all the way to the front. Get ready. Roll those shoulders back and down. You can help yourself by bringing your hands up. All the way up. You can actually bring the arms up if you want. Drop the back knee 4 times. Pressing through that front heel. Down, up, 2, 3, 4, and now go back down and hold. So that knee is literally an inch off the mat. Get low, abs in, torso is up, hold. You can bring your hands on your thigh if you want, and push it all the way forward. Inhale all the way up. Fold forward. Inhale into your flat back. And step back. You're in plank. Chaturanga down. And up dog. Push it back all the way down dog. Loosen up those shoulders. Press through your fingers. Bring your tailbone up. Heels to the mat. And bend your knees. Step it all the way forward. And fold. Bend your knees, roll yourself all the way up. So I'm gonna go forward now because we are going to do a lot of leg work, and you'll be able to see which way I am going. So I'm gonna demonstrate. We're gonna start with squat. So I'm just gonna demonstrate 2. So you're gonna roll those shoulders back and down. You're gonna press down, arms down, come up and squeeze your hands at the top. If the arms are too much, you can squat down. So we're gonna do a bunch of these. And then we're gonna lunge back with the right. We're gonna do each side separately. So we're gonna lunge back with the right, come up, and then do a bowler like we did. Then we're gonna double it. So we're gonna lunge back, bowler, 2 squats in the middle. The next move is gonna be a lunge back, a tap, abs in, side lunge, and back to the center. When we double and put it all together, we're gonna lunge back, straight to the side, kind of on the ball of the foot. Make sure you're pressing your butt back here. It's gonna be very easy for you to go this way. Try not to do that. It's gonna hurt your knee. It's gonna put a lot of pressure, and you're not gonna like me tomorrow. So when you lunge back, you go far enough to where you have a 90-degree angle with this front leg. Come up on the ball of your foot. You're just holding. This is kind of like a tripod. You're pushing your butt back to where there's no pressure on the knee. We're gonna bring it up and balance or tap. bring the knee in twice. That's when we double it up. So get ready, because those legs are gonna burn, but we're gonna do this 2 times around, and then we're gonna flow and work on our abs. So this is pretty much the hardest part of this workout. Roll those shoulders back and down. Get ready, give me 8 squat, arms down or arms on your hips, whatever you feel like. So you're pressing through the heels, reach up, down, up. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So right leg goes back, lunge, tap, bowler. Lunge, tap, bowler. When you're in your bowler, think about pressing that hip out. You're keeping them straight, as straightforward as you can, but you're pushing that butt back. Okay, are you ready to combine? So lunge back, curtsy, 2 squats in the middle. 1, 2. Go back, curtsy, 1, 2. 2 more times. Down, back, squat, squat, back, down, squat, squat, lunge back, tap. We're gonna go side this way and up. 3 more times. Lunge back, side lunge, pushing your butt back. You're pressing on the heel when you land. 1 more before we combine. And back. Perfect. Lunge back, straight to your side lunge. Balance, knee up, up, and back. Side, knee, knee. How is that left leg feeling? Down, knee, knee. 2 more times. Down, side, up, up, down, side, up, and up. Squat in the middle for 8. Up and reach. Down, up and reach. 2, 3, 4. 4 more. 1. We have the other side to do. 2 more here. Awesome. Lunge back with your left. Tap in the middle. Curtsy. Down. Up. Lunge back far enough. Remember that 90-degree angle with that front leg. Knee over the ankle. Curtsy. Down, and now combine. Lunge back, straight to the side, 2 squats in the middle. Lunge back, curtsy, lunge in the middle, 2 more like this. Back, curtsy, lunge, last one. Lunge back, bowler, squat, lunge back, tap in the middle, tall, side lunge. Big stretch on that inner thigh. Down nice and slow. We've got 2 more times. Make sure you press through the heel of that side lunge and pressing your butt back. Are you ready to combine? Lunge back, straight to the side on the ball of your foot. Balance, knee in, knee in. Lunge back, side, in, 2 more times. Down, side, in, down, side, in, and in. Perfect. Squat in the middle, all the way up, down, up. Perfect. Last one here. Press the heels, come all the way up. Hinge forward, straight legs. You can bring your feet together. Leave your head dangle. Relax the shoulders. Grab your elbows. Kind of lean towards your toes. You should feel a nice stretch travel all the way from your calves all the way to your tailbone. And roll yourself all the way up. So I'm going to turn again a little bit here. I'm going to demonstrate everything else. We're going to do those Piyo push-ups again. So we're going to roll down, walk it out, into a plank position. And we're gonna do our tricep push-ups either on the knees or on the toes. We're gonna push back, we're gonna come into a flight. This one is gonna be a little intense, but it's gonna feel, you're gonna feel like you're getting more flexible at each rep. So you're gonna lean forward into your high lunge. I'm gonna demonstrate on this side first. Lean abs in, you roll the shoulders back and down. You're gonna lean, big circle, hold it here. So here your abs are really engaged. You're lengthening through the leg, you're pressing through that front heel. We're gonna come down into a plank. I want you to really bring those shoulders back and down. Abs in, you can either drop onto your knees or not. We're gonna do elbow, elbow, up, up 2 times. We're gonna press to down dog. We're gonna come back to a plank. We're gonna open up and hold. We're gonna come back down and we're gonna bring that right leg up. We're gonna flex and bend and do little pulses, little glute pulses, and we're gonna swing that leg to the front again and start all over again. So get ready to get a really good sweat going. This is gonna get your legs going, it's gonna get your abs, your upper body, everything is gonna be working. So start in the back of your mat, and we're gonna do those, start with those Piyo push-ups. We've got 3 of them, and we're gonna do twice. So roll your shoulders all the way down, roll yourself into a plank, fingertips on the outside, abs in before you go down, shoulders back and down, down, up, 2, and 3. Abs in as you walk yourself back, roll up, inhale up, lengthen, bring those biceps behind your ears, get a really good stretch on that upper body, and walk yourself back. Give me 3 more, make sure you adjust the shoulders first, down, up, 2. There's less pressure on the shoulders if you do that. Press into your down dog and bring that right leg all the way forward to a low lunge first. Come all the way up. Really adjust here, press to that front heel, bring the arms back. You're in flight. Engage the abs, give me a big circle all the way around and come all the way down. Bring that leg back, you're in plank again. Elbow, 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 up, up, and again. Elbow, elbow, up, up. Single leg dog, right leg to the ceiling. Try to bring the left heel down as you lift the right leg. You're pointing the toe at first, get some length. Bend your knee, flex the foot, little glute pulses for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All the way back to your flight. We're gonna add the side plank on this round. So all the way back to flight. Shoulders back and down. You're reaching through the fingers. Big circle. And bring your hand down. Elbow, elbow for twice. 2 times. Up, up, down, down, up, up. Open up to your side plank on your left arm. Reach, bring those hips up. Don't try not to sink into the shoulder or the hip down. Reach up, breathe. Focus on your abs. Stack those shoulder blades. Straight legs if you can. If you need to drop the knee down, feel free. Bring it back to plank, single leg dog. Right leg up to the ceiling. Get some length first. Try to keep the hips as square as you can. Bend your knee, flex the foot, pulse for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little butt pulses. Low lunge, come all the way up, reach back. Lengthen through the arms, lengthen through that left leg. Abs are nice and engaged. Bring your hands down, big circle, and all the way down to plank. Bring that leg back, elbow, elbow before you go down. Remember to keep your shoulders back and down. No pressure on the wrist or the shoulders. Open up to your side plank. Big reach, hips up. Reach for the ceilings with that hand. Bring it down, single leg dog. All the way lengthen. Bend your knee, flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Swing it to the front. Last time. You know the moves now. Big circle with the arms. Reach back. And hands down, single leg. You're back to plank. Elbow, elbow. Up, up. Elbow, elbow. Up, up. Open up to your side plank. Breathe. Stack those shoulders. And single leg dog. All the way up. Flex the foot. Bend your knee and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Drop it down to down dog. Come back to your plank. Adjust those shoulders back and down. Breathe. And push it back to down dog. And walk your hands back to your feet. Roll it up. Nice and gently. And we have the other side to do. So we're gonna start with our Piyo push-up again. So roll those shoulders back and down first. And then hinge forward. Walk it out. Give me 3 push-up. Down, so elbows are pointing back. 1 more. And push it all the way to down dog. So lengthen, press to the fingers. Bring those shoulders back and down as you bring your chest to your thighs and the tailbone to the ceiling. And gently walk your hands back. You can bend your knees as you do this if you don't have hamstring flexibility. Roll it back out. 1, 2, 3, and 3 slow push-up. Down, up, elbows scraping the side of your body. And push all the way back. So bring that left leg forward, straight up to the ceiling and then forward. Get into your low lunge. Come up, roll those shoulders back and down. Bring those arms back. We're doing flight on the left side. Circle the arms all the way up. And reach. Bring your hands down. You're in plank, so remember before you go with your elbow, you're pushing, you're retracting and bringing those shoulders back and down. No pressure on the shoulders. Down, down, up, up. This is your chest working. And perfect. So now I'm gonna turn around because I'm gonna open up to that side plank. Stacking my shoulder blades. You're pressing through that hand. Try to keep nice space between the shoulder and the ear. Come back down. And left leg up to the ceiling. So you're in a single leg dog. Press through the fingers. Lengthen. Try to drive that right heel into your mat as you lift the other, getting as much flexibility as you can get, opening up that hip. Bend the knee, flex your foot. Give me 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swing it back to the front. That's our first round. Press through that front heel. Come up, abs in, reach back. You're lengthening. Think about creating a straight line between the heel, knee, hip, shoulder, and neck. Big circle. Big, you're trying to reach both sides of the room. Hands down. Retract those shoulders back and down. And arm down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Open up to your side plank. Lift up those hips. Try not to sink into that shoulder. Keep the length in the neck. And bring it down. Single leg dog. Left leg up. Lengthen, lengthen. Press through the fingers. Bring that leg as high as you can. Bend your knee. Flex the foot. Give me 8 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Swing it to the front. Last time. Arms back to your flight. Big circle. Long arms. Bring it back down. You're in plank. Shoulders back and down. Elbow, elbow. Up, up. Elbow, elbow. Up, up. Open up. Side plank. Awesome. And bring it down. Single leg dog. Last 8 pulses. So lengthen first. Make sure you bring those shoulders back and down in your down dog. You're lifting that left leg. Bend and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring that foot down. Adjust your down dog. Drop to your knees. And then push back to child's pose. Relax the shoulders. Keeping the abs engaged, it's gonna help you come like a little lower, really sinking and relaxing. Come up onto on all fours. Hands right underneath the shoulders. We're gonna stretch our shoulders a little bit. So you're gonna reach out to the right with the right arm. And then bring it under, thread the needle, drop that shoulder down, and drop the head down. Feel a really good stretch. Like you're spreading and stretching those shoulder blades instead of squeezing them together like we've been doing. Other side, lengthen, and down. I'm gonna start all the next series with my left leg so that you can see what's going on. I think on the side it's gonna be easier for you to see as well. So, there we go. So we're gonna start with a high lunge. You're gonna be kind of like in a stand. I think I'm gonna show you all the moves first. That way for the 2 parts, and then we'll do 4 reps of each, so you'll be able to get through it as we go twice through all the moves. Okay. So you're down into your lunge with your knee bend in the back like a nice stand. You can even be a little wide with the feet. Try to keep the arms, the abs nice and tight. You're gonna rise, bring the left arm, the same arm as the leg, all the way up. We're gonna transition to the side and do a back lunge. So it's gonna be your right foot, opposite foot is gonna bend. You're gonna reach down. You don't have to go as low. You can stay with your hands over here. And we're gonna roll the arms. We're gonna now rotate the first one and come into a right angle. So you're gonna hold here a little bit. We're gonna bring the arm up and over. Come up to a triangle. And again, up and over. And we're gonna lunge. We're gonna do like the creeper lunge we did earlier. So we're gonna bring both feet forward. 1, 2, and then a double here. 1, 2, and then again. 1, 2, double in the front. We'll do this 2 more times to bring it back to the front. We're gonna do this 2 times. Then for the part 2, we're gonna transition to either a 3-point balance or a half moon, whatever you feel comfortable. If you want to do the half moon, you can keep a slight bend in this knee here. Think about dropping the shoulders back and down. Your leg is close to 90-degree angle. You're flexing that foot and you're opening up that hip. Then we're gonna bring it down and we're gonna swing that left leg to the ceiling for a single leg dog. All the way, you're gonna bend your knee and then just open that hip, and we're gonna swing it to the front. Drop the back heel and go into a reverse warrior. And then we're gonna go back again. We're gonna bring our feet together and then transition back to our 3-point balance. So we're gonna do each move 4 times, twice all together. And then we get to work a little bit on our abs, and then we're good to go. So come down into your supported lunge. Bring the left arm up, left leg forward. You're just gonna drop the knee a little bit, just a few times. And then we're gonna settle all the way down. So get ready for the back lunges. So you're gonna bring both feet forward and lunge and go all the way to your triangle. And again, lunge back. You're pressing through the heel and you're pushing your butt back the whole time. Awesome. And back. Press and open. Keep your abs nice and tight. Last one here. We're gonna hold arm up, stack those shoulder blades. You can even think about being your weight equally distributed between both feet. Come up to your triangle. We're gonna reach overhead. Lengthen, bring it up. Lengthen, bring it up. Awesome. One more time. Up and transition. So come up first and bring your hips forward. Bring both feet facing the front. Roll those shoulders back and down. Relax. Drop the knee down. Hold. And bring that left arm up. Lengthen. Step to the back. Side lunge. All the way to your triangle. To your right ankle. And again. 3 more times. That's 2. And 3. Perfect. Come up into your triangle. Lengthen here. Think about abs in. You're lengthening. You don't have to come too low over here. Think about keeping the hips open. Reach over. Reach over. 2 more times. Awesome. And get with your lunges. 1, 2, double here. And 1, 2, double here. Last time. 1, 2, double here. And then last time to get to the front. So 1, 2, and double here. Perfect. Come all the way up. Bring it forward again. Tilt it forward to your 3-point balance or your half moon. And open up. Breathe here. Think about relaxing the shoulders as you lift. Every time you exhale, you try to lift and open that hip. Flexing the foot. And bring your hand down. Transition to a low lunge. Just breathe, breathe, breathe. Single leg dog. All the way up. Come down into a big wide lunge. Big stretch on that hip. Perfect. Single leg dog. All the way up. And sink. 2 more times. Lengthen here. Press through the fingertips. And down. Stretch that hip. 1 more time. Up. Down. And single leg dog. Now bring it to the center in between your hands. Drop the back heel. Reverse warrior. So here you hold, or you can come up and lower. Come up and lower. 1 more time. Come up and lower. And transition. Arms down. Push off to your 3-point balance. Go there first and then open up to your half moon if you want. Flex the foot. Try to bring that leg a little higher. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And bring your hand down. You're in low lunge. Bring that left leg straight up to the ceiling. Single leg dog. Lengthen here. Drop that right heel towards the mat if you can. And then bring it all the way to your big wide lunge. Straight leg or a slight bend. As long as you're pressing that hip down, whatever feels good to you. Single leg dog. Lengthen. And down. 2 more. Last one. Swing it all the way to the very front, in between your hands. Drop the back heel. Come up to your reverse warrior. And again, so you can straighten up the leg a little bit and then sink down. Make sure you press through the heel here. Don't let that weight go towards the toes and injure your knee. And up. Circle the arms down. You're back to plank, chaturanga. And up dog. Curl your toes under all the way to down dog. Breathe here. And bend your knees. Get a good stretch on the upper body. You're bringing your chest to your thighs. Tailbone towards the back of the room. And step it all the way forward and roll yourself up. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm wondering how I'm going to put my mat here so that you can see. I guess the same thing. There we go. Okay, so now the right leg is going to go forward. Just a little bit angled. There we go. You get to breathe while I get to adjust my mat, right? Okay, so now the right leg is forward. You're in your comfortable staggered lunge, abs in, torso up. And now the right arm is gonna be reaching up. So you think about bending both knees. You can come up and down just like the right angle earlier. The reverse warrior. And perfect. So settle here, hold. And now transition to the front. Side lunge, pushing your butt back. Circle the arms. Pivot that front foot. Come down into your right angle. Open up that hip. Reach up. Stack those shoulder blades. Come up. And again. Down low. Come up tall. Right angle. And again, 2 more times. Sweep. Big circle around into your right angle. And again. Sweep. Big circle. And right angle. So settle here. Open up your chest. Bring that hip opening. Try to press through the back foot. You're nice and stable. Come up to your triangle. So hands on your thigh or on your shin. As long as you keep everything open, shoulders and hips. All the way up, reach overhead 4 times. Big stretch on those obliques. I can feel it all the way through my hip. Up. This if you're a runner or if you do any kind of heavy lifting. All this is so good for you to give you better range of motion. Perfect. Coming up, we're gonna do our side lunges. So both feet forward. 1, 2, and a double. 1, 2. You can be here on your thighs as well. And a double. As long as you press through the heel and push your butt back, you're good. Single, double. Last time. Front, back, and a double. Bring it all the way forward. 1 more time here. Right arm up. Sink low. You're nice and warm now. Get a good stretch on that hip flexor. This is your stretch and strength workout. Down, up, and up. 2 more. And now sink and hold. Sink and hold. Drop the shoulders down. Breathe. Abs in. Pivot both feet. Sweep all the way around to your right angle. Awesome. Open up that chest. Try to exaggerate the move every time. All the way up. And again, 2 more times. Big reach. Open up to your right angle. Try to bring that hip down. 90-degree angle with that front leg if you can. All the way up. Always think alignment. Now settle here. You're kind of squeezing that right shoulder. You're pressing up. You're lengthening through the arms. You're keeping space between the ear and the shoulder. Open up the hips. Open up the shoulders and the chest. And straighten up that leg. Triangle. And big reach overhead. And to the ceiling. 3 more times. Big reach. Open. 2 more. Lengthen. This is opening up the shoulders. Everything. Come all the way up. Bring the feet together. Lunge back. Front. Double in the back. 1, 2. Front. Back. Double in the front. And again. Front. Double. And single. Single. And double. So pivot all the way to the front. You can bring your hands down to get ready. We're gonna go through our 3-point balance. Opening up to a half moon if you want. So nice and gentle, you have time here. Even if you fall and get back into it, flex that foot, open up. Whoops, see, looking away from the ground got me to lose my balance. And bring your hand down, bring the foot down. You're in low lunge. We're gonna swing that right leg to the ceiling. Single leg dog. Lengthen, try to bring the left heel to the mat as you lift the right leg, lengthening, wide lunge, big stretch on that hip. You're stepping way out on the outside of your mat here, like we did at the beginning. 2 more times, lengthen, squeeze it to the front. Last one. And you're gonna bring it all the way to the very front, drop the back heel, press to that front heel. Come to your reverse warrior. You're pressing through that front heel, creating a 90-degree. You roll those shoulders back and down as you lift. You can bring the leg straight and then lower again. You can move or you can stay down. Whatever feels good to you. Sometimes moving helps a little bit. Perfect. And bring it down, hands down. Propel yourself to your 3-point balance. All the way up. After that, we're gonna work on our abs, guys. This is it. Flex the feet, arms up. Open up that hip, open up that shoulder. This is your best half moon or 3-point balance ever. Bring the hands down, controlling the descent. Right leg straight up to the ceiling. And swing it all the way out. Big stretch on that hip. Lengthen, stretch those hip flexors, the hamstrings here. And then come down and open up those hips. 2 more times. Lengthen. Don't forget your shoulders. Try not to stress and collapse into them. And again, last one. You're gonna bring it all the way to the front to a reverse warrior. All the way here. Perfect. Drop it or hold. And bring your arm down. Bring your feet forward. Inhale nice and tall. And then fold forward. All the way. You can grab your ankles. You can put your hands down. Try to bring those shoulders back and down. Every time you inhale, you lengthen through the spine. And fold. To where you could almost put your forehead, or maybe you can, on the ground. And bend your knees and roll all the way up. Perfect. So now we're gonna work on our abs a little bit. So I'm gonna bring my mat over here because you're not gonna see my legs anyways, we don't need to. So you're gonna come up into a plank position. You're gonna push it to down dog. And you're gonna bring it back to the front. So just like we did earlier, we're gonna drop the knees 4 times. So make sure those hips are in line with the shoulders. Shoulders back and down. Drop the knees, controlling the abs. Straighten up the legs. 3 more times. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Push back to down dog, lengthen, get a breather. Try to bring those heels down. You're nice and warm now. Abs in. Contract your abs and then come back to your plank. Bring those shoulders back and down. Your straight line, strong plank. Drop the knees down, touch the mat, and lift. Down. 2 more. Down. Last one. Perfect. Push all the way back to your down dog. Drop your knees and push back to child's pose. Get some rest, especially on your shoulders. And come all the way back onto your mat. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna come all the way down, hands down by your sides. I'm gonna go sideways a little bit. So you're gonna bring your arms up. We're gonna have our head down. We're gonna lower. So make sure you engage those abs and you keep the very lower back onto your mat. So you're gonna go all the way down. Bring the knees in. And then 2 lifts. Little mini lifts, like you're lifting your butt, your legs straight up to the ceilings, lifting by just an inch, contracting the very lower ab. So we're gonna do this several times, and then we're gonna bring our knees to the side and we're gonna do oblique crunches. So hands down, legs up. Make sure you plant that lower back. We're gonna go down. You can go straight up or bend the knees to come up, and then lift. Up, up, and down. All the way, straight legs, squeeze your inner thighs. Bring it up, lift, off the mat. 1, 2, 2 more times. Down low, up, lift, lift. Down low, point the toes, squeeze your inner thighs. And up, and up. Bring the knees in. Turn, I'm gonna go this way first. So you bring both knees to the side. Relax. We're gonna go straight up even though our knees are twisted. Hands behind your head. Lift from the shoulders. Abs in and lift for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring it back to the center. And we're gonna do it again on the other side. So first, legs up, pointing the toe, straight legs, squeezing your inner thighs together. You're gonna drop it down, bring it up, and 2 lifts. Up, up, down, up, 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 down, inner thighs together, up, up. Last 2 times. 1, 2, I forgot my counting, so let's do 1 more. And up, and up. Bring your knees in, relax, dropping to the other side. Breathe. Make sure both shoulders are pretty much on the mat. Bring your hands behind your neck and lift up for 8. Straight up to the ceiling, shoulders off the mat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And bring it in. Bring both legs up. Drop one leg down. So try to keep the legs as straight as you can. You actually don't have to go all the way down low, but if you can, we're gonna scissor the legs. 4, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Bring your knees in. Roll side to side. Relax. We're gonna do this just 1 more time, and then we're stretching. This is actually kind of working on your abs, but it's stretching your legs too. Bring your legs back up. Drop one leg. Try to keep them as straight as you can. 1, 2. You can keep your shoulders on the mat, or you can lift. I'm gonna turn because my cat's gonna whack my legs. I can see he's annoyed. And 8 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Woo! Bring your knees in. Roll your ankles side to side, to the outside, to the inside. Roll yourself all the way up. Bring your legs up front. Sit nice and strong onto your sit bones. Inhale all the way up. And then fold forward. Relax the shoulders, relax the belly. Try to keep your spine straight. It's raining here pretty bad. Bring one leg in, kind of in an angle. Flex the foot. Feel nice and tall. Inhale all the way up. Lengthen. Bring those biceps behind your ears. Get a good stretch on your upper back. We lean forward so much during the day. Reach forward. And now bring that elbow in. Reach all the way up first. Lengthen, open up that chest. You're kind of helping yourself by anchoring that elbow in between. That way you can open this up. Reach. And bring it back to the center and go all the way overhead. Ooh, that was a good one. And open up. Other side. Inhale all the way up first. And twist, turn towards that foot. Grab your toes if you can, or put your hands on your thigh or on your shin, whatever feels good. Anchor that elbow in. Open up. And reach overhead. Awesome. Open. And reach. Good. Bring your feet together. We'll get to stretch those hips a little bit. Inner thighs. Inhale all the way up. And bring your elbows down. Awesome. You can come up and stretch those. You can bring a chair if you need for balance. And stretch those quads. So get your balance. Bring those knees together. Try to relax the shoulders, abs in. And then once you have those knees together, you're pressing those hips forward. Awesome. Inhale all the way up. You can widen your feet and big reach overhead. Inhale up, other side. Awesome. You can grab your hands back and open up. So you can just bring your hands down first. Big stretch, lengthening through the arms, lengthening through the neck. You can drop your neck to one side. Feel a good stretch traveling all the way out in the upper body, right around your shoulders. And then other side. And now bend your knees and then just lift up. Open up that chest. Perfect. Roll your shoulders back and down. And thank you for coming. I hope that this makes you feel better, more flexible. And I will see you next time. Bye.